try the right side. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Leaves it with the running back. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. For all of the star quality that USC has been built on, good offensive line, strong running game has always been a hallmark.
No doubt about it. I think they're built on, the passing game and explosive playmakers out wide, but they've always had that balance at USC. You got to have a little bit of the boring to go with the glitz and the glamour.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The give to the tailback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, when you get penetration by that defense right away, and there's no way to cut at all for that back, he gets destroyed right away. No way that play was going to be successful. Way too much penetration.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down.
They'll send the back in motion. They'll leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting tackled for loss.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Trying to set up the screen. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32.
And I love the discipline on defense.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. Got his man out of the backfield. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you...
Running back searching for a hole. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Hand off from the gun. Picks up the first down, still moving. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Maybe a double pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Motion from the back. Throws it back. Using the quick game. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Pass interference. Offense.
There are penalties you sort of forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Throws it back. And there's going to be a loss on that play, just run out of bounds and avoiding the contact.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Makes the grab. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Oh, a double pass. Here comes the heat. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Laterals it back. Rushes on him. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Back open in the middle. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. And the Trojans have moved it inside the 20. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
He'll pull it down and run. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First, and he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Southern. And the offense suddenly with an opportunity it couldn't have expected with a 1st and goal after the pick. The Trojans with a big opportunity to take this sudden change and make it sudden points. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Got it set up on the outside. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Back's going for the goal line. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody in
Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were